Good morning to one and all. My name is Avangan Asaya, working as assistant professor in civil department, Chevron Engineering College. Today I would like to explain about the subject design and drawing of reinforced concrete structures. What is the structure? The structure means the combination of structural elements like slab, beams, column, and footings. The structural elements or combination is nothing but structure. Today I will discuss the three topics, mainly uh, structure and concrete and reinforcement. The three parameters will be discussed. First, what is concrete? Concrete is a construction material composed of cement, fine aggregate, and coarse aggregate mixed with water. These ingredients are mixed to form a concrete. These materials are used for creating concrete. See the picture. First one, cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, and water. These construction materials are made by a concrete. First of all, the cement is a fine material. Cement is collecting from industries, just like Nagarjuna cement, Ultratech cement, and KCP cement. These industries for collecting and manufacturing the cement, these industries. Cement, different types of grades are there: 33 grade, 43 grade, and 53 grade. Nowadays, 53 grade is used for concrete structures. Another one, fine aggregate. Fine aggregate is a naturally resource material collecting from rivers and canals. Another one, coarse aggregate, also natural resource material. The form of rocks and minerals, collecting the segregate the aggregates. Concrete structure used for 20 mm size coarse aggregate used, and water. These four ingredients are made by a concrete. Next, another one, classification of grade of concretes. What are the different types of grades of concrete, starting from M5 to ending M80? M5 to M80, these are the concrete grades. M10 and M15, M20, these are the ordinary concrete. M25 and M30 and M40, M50, these are the standard concrete. Another one, M60 and M80, these are the high strength concrete. Ordinary concrete, for example, concrete pavements and footpaths, these are the ordinary concrete will be used. Standard concrete using for commercial buildings and public buildings. These are the medium structures are used for standard concrete. Another one, high strength concrete is used for bridges and dam constructions. Structures are used for high strength concrete. So what is the M20 means? The mixed proportion 1:1.5:3. This is the mixed proportion of M20 grade concrete. That means 1 means cement, 1.5 means fine aggregate, 3 means coarse aggregate. This is the proportion of M20 grade concrete. Every grade we have mixed proportion. Every grade should have mixed proportion. What is M20? M means mix, 20 means characteristic compressive strength of concrete. See the table. Third one, characteristic compressive strength in Newton per mm square. M20 gives 20 Newton per mm square. Curing after 28 days, maximum strength gain 20 Newton per mm square. That is the characteristic compressive strength of concrete for M20 grade concrete. Another one example for M40. M40 also characteristic compressive strength is 40 Newton per mm square. This curing after 28 days. This is the classification of grades of concrete. Another one, go to next slide. Curing of concrete. As per IS 456-2000 definition, curing is the process of preventing the loss of moisture from the concrete whilst maintaining a satisfactory temperature. The main concept of curing, uh, preventing the loss of moisture from the concrete. Another one, we all know that to achieve strength of concrete, cement is the key ingredient, and concrete by virtue of cement gains strength by hydration process. After adding water in concrete, hydration process immediately starts and strength gained gradually. This means water add to cement, the hydration process is starts. That is, the chemical reaction will be start. The reaction will be start. Otherwise, not start reaction. To achieve this, necessary water in form of moisture is required to be maintained in concrete. To avoid loss of moisture, curing is required. That is the main concept of curing. Avoid loss of moisture. Curing is also a key player in mitigating cracks in the concrete, which severely impacts durability. The curing reducing the cracks and increasing the durability, increasing also lifespan, also increasing. This is the main principle, main thing for concrete structures. Curing is the main principle. Another one, go to next slide. Different types of curing methods, methodologies. See the next slide. Different methodologies. What are the methodologies are there? See the next picture, next slide. Curing. See this picture. First one, structural element, put gunny bags and put the water. This first methodology of curing. Another one, see the second picture, dividing number of pots and put the water, store the water entirely every minute and every second, curing the structural elements. These are the type of curings. Curings mainly minimum starting from 3 days and medium 7 days, maximum 28 days. The three ratios there: 3 days, 7 days, and 28 days. See next, what is compressive strength? How to calculate this strength? Take in fresh concrete and forming cubes. The cube size 150 mm by 150 mm by 150 mm. Arrange 3 cubes and curing 3 days and 7 days and 28 days. The 3 cubes test in compressive testing mission. How much gain the strength for 3 days and 7 days and 28 days. 3 different strengths are coming. Maximum strength will gain after 28 days. For example, M25 concrete is taken. The compressive strength of concrete after 28 days of curing, the characteristic strength of concrete is 25 Newton per mm square. That is the compressive strength of the concrete. See the table. Types of concrete: ordinary concrete, standard concrete, high strength concrete. See this characteristics, last column, characteristics compressive strength of 15 centimeter cube after 28 days of curing in Newton per mm square. These are the, after 28 days, gain the maximum strength. Otherwise, not coming for maximum strength. Maximum strength will be gained after 28 days only. Otherwise, not give the strength for maximum strength. Curing maximum 28 days, the advantage of maximum strength gain. Maximum strength gain up to structure will be gain durability, gain lifespan, increasing the lifespan, increasing the durability. These are the different designation of grades for concrete grades, and gain maximum strength upcoming from up to 28 days of curing. These are the values. See this table. You to go to next slide and next one. This is the reinforcement details. Reinforcement concrete in which steel is embedded in such a manner that the two materials act together in resisting forces. The reinforcing steel bars. The reinforcement mixing of concrete. These two materials are mixing. The structure will be formed. Both the concrete and the reinforcement combination of the two materials. Mainly, the second one is reinforcement. Reinforcement. The different sizes of diameters of reinforcement bars. See the picture: 8 mm, 10 mm, 12 mm, 16 mm, 20 mm, 25 mm, 28 mm, 32 mm, 36 mm, 40 mm. These are the reinforcement bars, sizes, diameter of bars. See these different sizes of the reinforcement bars. See this picture, the arrangement of reinforcement bars. These reinforcement bars manufacturing in industries, just like Vizag steel plant, this reinforcement bars are manufactured. Okay. Next, go to next slide for reinforcement details. See these pictures. Yeah, main bars and longitudinal bars. See the picture, first picture. Main bars 16 mm diameter, longitudinal bars 8 mm diameter. 8 mm diameter, see the picture. Maximum used 8 mm diameter. 8 mm diameter of our longitudinal bars. Longitudinal bars, another name, stirrups or tie bars. Maximum use 6 mm or 8 mm, the longitudinal bars. Main bars are depending upon the structural element. For 16 mm or 20 mm or 25 mm are used for main bars. See the second picture, the arrangement. See the three structural elements are there. Another slab and a beam and a column. Only column and beams, only reinforcement details is given in the second picture. And also stirrups are there, longitudinal bars are there. See the rounded shape. These are the reinforcement bars. These are the main bars. These are the stirrups. These are the longitude. The size of stirrups, size of diameter of stirrups 8 mm, and the main bars are 16 mm. These are the 16 mm bars. These are the arrangements of reinforcement details. See, next reinforcement arrangement of reinforced concrete structures. See these pictures. Reinforcement arrangement. See the slab reinforcement and the column reinforcement and beam reinforcement. Stirrups also including this reinforcement details. See this picture. This is the arrangement of reinforcement details. Reinforcement is tension in strong, compression in weak. Concrete, uh, compression in strong, tension is weak. This is the main concept of join these two materials, concrete and reinforcement, supporting from simultaneously each other, developed the strength and resisting the loads. This concept. Another one slide, go to next slide, lapping length and development, and this is also reinforcement details. Joint two beams and joint two columns for this lapping length and development length will be designed as per standard to follow the lapping length and the development length. So to join for two reinforcement bars, the lapping, that is the lapping, this portion is called lapping, and development length will be arranged for beams. See this picture, LD equal to development length in tension. DS is diameter of bar of diameter. See this picture, lapping and length and developing length will be taken in reinforcement details. These are the entire reinforcement details. Another one already discussed, longitudinal bars. These are the other name, stirrups or tie bars. This is different types. First one, single-legged stirrup. Another one is two-legged stirrups, four-legged stirrup, six-legged stirrup. These are the stirrups are used in reinforcement details. See, the stirrups mainly advantage for don't disturb for main reinforcement and don't disturb and structural element. These stirrups are increasing tension also. That is the advantage of stirrups. Another one, go to, these are the reinforcement details for RCC structure. Go to next slide. Types of concrete covers. These are the two types. First one, clear cover. Another one is effective cover. Difference between clear cover and effective cover. See the first picture, that is the clear cover. End of reinforcement bar and end of concrete. The difference is called clear cover. That is another one is effective cover. See the picture. Center of reinforcement bar to end of concrete. That is called effective cover. These are the covers are used in reinforced concrete structures. This is the difference between clear cover and effective cover. See the clear cover details. Next is go to next slide. Concrete cover or clear cover to maintain reinforcement. See this cover. See the picture. Clear cover, effective cover, and centroid of steel. See this picture. Different structural elements are there. But for example, footings. The cover is maintained 50 mm. That foundation at the top 50 mm. That foundation at the bottom 75 mm. These are the covers are as per standard will be followed in reinforced concrete structures, as well as column 40 mm, beams 25 mm, slabs 15 mm. Should maintain these covers in reinforced concrete structures as per standard values to maintain the cover. Otherwise, should not maintain cover or the reinforcement exposed in atmosphere, the structure entire will be damaged and structure will be collapsed. Must should will be maintain the cover in RCC structures. Go to next slide. Different types of formwork. So what is formwork? Formwork is nothing but shuttering. Shuttering in concrete construction is used a mold for a structure in which fresh concrete is poured only to harden subsequently. This is the definition of shuttering. Shuttering means a concrete, any type of shape, mold, easily mold, particular shape, any shape of any type of shape to mold the concrete used for formwork. Formwork will be divided into two types. First one, wood type formwork. Another one is steel type formwork. See wood type formwork. See the picture. The formwork for different shapes mold the concrete using the shuttering. See this wooden type, the material which the material used for wood for shuttering work for RCC structures. See next another one, steel type formwork. See this steel type formwork in reinforced concrete structures. See this formwork, any type of shape should be any type of shape structural element, any element form a or rectangular or a square or circle, any type of shape will be mold to the mold concrete by using shuttering, for using formwork or another name shuttering. This used for reinforced concrete structures. See next slide. Go to tie beam. This is another name, plinth beam. See this. This is the below the ground level. Tie beams are arranged for this any type of reinforced concrete structure for wall construction purpose and foundation purpose and compaction purpose and strength purpose. The tie beam, every reinforced concrete structure must and should constructed for tie beam. This is the tie beam. Another name, plinth beam. Go to next slide. Different types of loads. In reinforced concrete structures for different types of loads. First one, dead load. Another name, self weight. Another one, imposed load. ORR, live load. ORR, wind load. Sorry. First one, dead load or self weight. Another name, self weight. Imposed load. Another name, live load. The next one, wind load, snow load, earthquake load, special and a combination of loads. These are the entire RCC structure, the types of loads including the concrete structure. Dead load means self weight, that is the own weight. Another one, imposed, that is the live load. See, one person the person own weight, for that is the self weight. The person put on head cement bag. Cement bag is the live load. This is the difference between dead load and live load. See, wind load, snow load, and earthquake load. Wind load means air pressure, wind pressure comes to the structure. Some pressure is acting to RCC structure. That wind load also will be taken. Another one, snow load. That is the season wise, winter seasons, snow load will be taken for some amount of moisture acting on a structure. The load will be occur. Different countries see entire season only winter season. That conditions snow load will be taken. Another one, earthquake load. This is the important load for all structures. Any country, any state, earthquake load will be taken for hazards or developed to resist the structure. Earthquake load for use any type of any type of country, any type of any country, any state. Earthquake load will be foundation. Foundation will not be disturbed. Foundation will not fail. The earthquake load will be given. Further future earthquakes are developed. The structure will not be damaged. The structure will not collapse. The earthquake loads will be taken. Yes. Another one special and a combination of loads. These are the extra loads for the structure will be taken. These are the different types of loads using for reinforced concrete structures. These loads are acting entire structure, RCC structure. See, another one, go to dead load. See the code book, IS 875, part 1, 1987, dead load. This is the code book for dead load, how to take in the dead load, how to calculate how to calculate the dead load, how to take in the dead load. See that this code book refer and take in dead load as per Indian standard 875 875 part 1 1987. This is the one. This code book only refer to dead loads only. Another one code book IS 875 part 2 1987. This is the imposed load. Imposed load or dead load, live load. Sorry, imposed load or live load. This another name is live loads. These are the code book for live loads taken. IS 875 part 2 1987. This Indian standard code book for refer the how to take in the live loads or imposed loads. See this another code book IS 875 part 3 1987. This is the wind loads. Wind loads how to take in take in the value, how to calculate the wind loads. See this IS 875 part 3 1987 code book for the reference. Another one IS 875 part 4 1987. This is the snow loads. This code book used for how to calculate the how to take in the load for snow loads. Indian standard code book used the reference for snow loads. The IS 875 part 4 in 1987. See this another code book IS 1893 part 1 2002 earthquake resistance. Earthquake resistance loads are taken. This code book are used and reference this code book for taking the earthquake loads, how to calculate, how to take in the loads. This refers this book IS 1893 part 1 to 2. See another code book special loads and combination IS 875 part 5. This is the another code book reference this code book for IS 875 part 5 special loads and a combination of loads how to take in refer this code book as per Indian standard, follow the rules and guidelines. See this is another one important code book IS 456 IS 456 2000. These code books are used for reinforced concrete structures, how to design the element or structural element, how to follow the procedure. This code book will be used IS 456 2000. These code books are used for taken for guidelines and empirical how to calculate the load, how to calculate the design procedure and guidelines are taken and empirical formulas are there in code book. See the design procedure used for this code book as per Indian standard, follow the rules and guidelines. This code book for preferred for reinforced concrete structures. These are the different types of code books for taken taken different types of loads and design the structure following the code book for IS 456 2000. This is the introduction for reinforced concrete structures. These are the overall discussion about what is concrete and concrete material and reinforcement details and shuttering work and different types of loads. Both are combination of reinforced concrete structures. These entire materials are used for design and drawing of reinforced concrete structures. This is the introduction for this subject. Another class will be start lecture 2 following the class next class. This is the introduction. Thank you this opportunity everyone. Any doubts? Please tell me. This subject, this class.